there.
You
There
saw
we go.
David?
Yeah, I did. I thought I saw him there.
I haven't seen him.
I don't know.
See if I can do a window here. Ooh, I can. I think I could do that. Fun stuff.
What'd you say, Shayla?
It's weird trying to use someone else's systems that you're not.
Very true. Like when you have a specific way that you're used to doing it.
Was that Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my dinner that I stopped and grabbed on the way here.
That's all right. I went to Wawa. So, wait, I don't even know if anybody here knows what a Wawa is.
I was gonna say, what
except for
is
me and
that?
Barb. So,
I don't know what that
it's a gas station.
That's hilarious.
I was gonna try and make it home. There was no way.
Yeah, I had way too much on my plate today.
So with this, we can't copy and paste into a spreadsheet. We have to type it in.
Right.
The other one, because it was in a Word document.
And the chiropractic thing, guys, is not what we're using first, just so you know.
Yeah, it's not.
Because I kind of jumped ahead while we were waiting.
Yeah, I kind of jumped a lot ahead. So,
so you're done, is what you're saying.
I'm not done. I'm just
close to done.
Sure. That doesn't mean I'm right. So.
So interesting fact, I had the wrong spreadsheet last week. I don't know where mine came from, but it didn't have this week's tab on it. So it's one that just had the first two, but it didn't have the third one.
That's weird.
Yeah. And so luckily, I mean, I had to dig for a while to find this one, but I was like.
Did you download it from the resources or did you download it from somewhere else?
I'm trying to think where I ended up finding it. I went back a couple chapters. I think I went to 17. Maybe wherever we first started the proportions, and then I looked through the information again. So,
did you know you can download it from the book?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's.
You can go to the main page on the book, and then it gives you the resources from there.
Oh man, that's what I should have.
That way, you don't have to dig through the lessons. I finally found that.
That's what I did. That like the first week of class. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so number 3. Did you have your stuff typed in?
Mm-hmm. I just got it in. Does everybody else have theirs in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
So what is number 3?
Would be gender and voting preferences are independent, and the alternative is gender and voting preferences are not independent. Is that right?
No, it's the one that says are dependent.
Independent. Nope.
I'm just joking with you.
I'm reading over.
I was waiting to see. I was waiting to see if somebody would chime in there. You know?
I'm not looking at your face.
I'm such a jerk, you know. But
if I could, I was like, I'm not looking at your face at all. I'm staring at the quiz, and I'm like, he's crazy, right? Like.
So it's number 3.
Yeah, it's number 3. Yeah.
Yeah, Brian's a jerk. Now we know.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at our.
So the third one.
I know. It keeps me sane though. So
that's right. You got to have a sense of humor, otherwise you go crazy.
Yeah.
So then number
3 is 2. I mean, number 4 is 2.
Number 4 is the third one.
It's the third one. Yeah, because you have to subtract 1 from each one.
I was writing the number 2. I didn't realize it was asking us to say which one. I didn't read it. I just saw DF and I knew it was 2 on the thing.
Oh.
The number of rows 1, number of rows 2. So we're number 3 on that.
So then
on number 4, yep, 3. And then number 2 on 5, right?
Yeah, there's the number 2.
I don't like the way this question was like given? Because I was like, does it want me to give which one when the last one I did, or because it says what is the correct choice of degrees for freedom for this problem? I'm just like,
The degrees of freedom is 3, guys, because you don't type in the total column.
Are you serious?
Row. Yeah. So you only have 2 rows.
I
So if you
only have,
typed in
that's all I have.
you just have the male and female.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong then?
250, 200, 300, 150, and 50-50.
What do I do?
And the DF is 2.
yeah, it should be 2.
Funny story. You guys are right and I'm wrong. I was like, I'm glad we talked about this because I was so confused. I typed in an extra column just for fun and just to make sure you guys are on your toes. You passed the test.
See, look at that. See, you know how to play the game.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did that. Okay.
Okay, so are the requirements for we have to make sure nothing is less than
Then
5.
5.
I said yes, there are at least 5 expected counts in each cell.
So number 1 is the one that you did. Yep. That I agree with that.
Okay.
What is the X2 test statistic? Well, I don't know yet. 46.016
What?
for the test.
16.204.
That's what I got.
I got 16.204.
What am I doing, guys?
Alethea, you are really keeping everybody on their toes today.
Okay, don't listen to me. Don't listen. 250, 200. Hold on.
Did you put them in the right places?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I have all the information in the right places, and I'm
Maybe
getting
your spreadsheet again. You know how we have.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I think I'm gonna restart because I'm like, I don't know why it's having a problem, but I'm glad you guys are here.
For the p-value, I have 0.0003. Is that what you guys did? So it would be 000, right?
Yeah, I put
You know what?
000.
You know what? He showed us how to on that when you know how they do the lesson with you to go up and increase your amount of zeros and to widen the P thing, the P column. So it's actually 3 zeros and a 3.
Yeah, that's what mine is. But it says
Yeah.
to 3 decimal places, so it would be 0.000.
Yep.
Okay, you guys are right. 16204. I'm glad I shut that down. Be aware. It likes to mess up. That is so weird.
It's a dirty trick.
Because when do you trust it then?
I
Yeah,
know.
I know. Can I trust it the first time I do it, or do I have to do every problem twice?
That's exactly right.
I've felt about the spreadsheet sometimes.
That's the way I feel on it. This is what scares me on an exam. You know.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely agree. So
Maybe that's why they give us the formulas as well, just to be like, hey, is that really right? Because I want to type in that many numbers into my calculator.
So they are not dependent, so that there is sufficient evidence to suggest that they are. So it looks like it's number 1.
It is number 1.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Before I say a word.
Yeah, come on, Alethea. I'm waiting for you.
No, because we don't. No, okay. Guys, I'm going to check out for today because in my head, we weren't rejecting the null. We're fine. I should never, like by Wednesday, my brain is fried. That's my problem.
Oh, I'm right there with you. So I
know.
Everything's so packed early in the week, and I feel like I'm running crazy like all week long. I mean, just through Wednesday. Okay. All right. I'm here.
We only have just one lesson, right? It's preparing for the exam that's due Monday through Thursday. I mean, Monday through Wednesday. Am I right on that?
I think so. As far as I can tell.
We have an exam coming up. Shoot.
Yeah, Monday through Wednesday.
When?
Monday through Wednesday.
This next week.
Yep.
Yes, correct.
Oh man.
No, I kind of got a little throw-uppy after I saw that.
Oh.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. We got this.
I think it's because we also have the collected data, which is why we don't have a lesson plus the thing, as far as I can tell, but I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause I was confused when I was looking at it last night. I'm like, we only have one lesson next week, and it is to prepare for the exam. So okay.
Between that and our
I saw
right,
on the
final
video
project.
today, you know how they do the group video?
Yeah.
And he put an overview on there, and it was awesome. He put a flow chart overview of all the but Unit 1 and Unit 2.
That was
Wait,
on the
what?
lesson.
The one that today in this one, in lesson 19, it's the second video. That
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
when I
I know
go
what you're
to
talking
work,
about.
I can do a print screen of that because you can't print it.
There is if you go to the resources at the bottom when you are on, hold on. If you're in your content and the resources at the very bottom, there's a place you can go and you can print that. I printed it out. I've got it right here.
Those
Ta-da.
slides, you can.
So then you don't have to recreate it.
Oh, nice. I'll have to look at. I didn't pay attention to that. Okay.
So where do you go? Where did you say it was?
So if you go to like content at the very bottom, it has resources. And then I want to say it's like the second or third option up from there. It has two different sheet options, and it's the second sheet option. It'll say not filled. So it'll say statistical to test, not filled. And it's just this empty chart. And then, I mean, it has some of the same stuff printed, but you can just fill in what he said. And so I just happened to come upon that while I was looking for the correct spreadsheet.
Oh, cool.
That's in the page of the book.
Oh, is it in the book?
No, oh no. Where were you saying you found it again?
Oh, so content and then resources, which is all the way at the bottom under final project. And I want to say it's the second or third up, and then it's one of the two that is in there.
Oh, okay. In my head, I was looking in the book there. Okay.
And here I go. I was writing everything down. I took notes on everything, and I really didn't have to then. Huh?
Oh, bless your heart.
Wow.
There was one other one that I did the same thing, Barb, where I wrote it out earlier, and I was like, this was here the whole time, and I had no idea.
What happens when you don't let these equal out?
Okay, so what are we on, number 10?
Yeah.
These are also recording that.
So true. Number 11. Now I don't trust myself. Is number 11 8?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay.
And I have 7.436 for number 12.
That is what I have as well. Maybe I'm turning a corner here, guys. Let's see.
And I have 0.490.
Oh wait, where are you? Your test statistics was what?
7.436.
Well, I did it on the same spreadsheet. I think I better not. I have to fix this. I have to get a new one.
Okay. You guys got what for your test statistics? 7.46 something?
336.
Oh,
Yeah,
36, sorry.
436.
7.436.
436. Yep.
And the degree of freedom you said was 8.
P-value 0.4904. Which would be 490.
Or not 0.4904.
Yeah.
Make sure it's just your 0.490.
What did you say?
Sorry, I said 0.490. Sorry.
Yeah, you have to take that 4 off because it's
Yep.
3 digits.
I'm not a big fan of rounding, honestly.
So we failed to reject the
No.
because
Yes.
it's greater than.
There is
Yes.
insufficient evidence to suggest the motivation to visit a chiropractor is not independent of the location. Yes.
No, it would be dependent.
Well, it says that there's insufficient evidence. They're wording it weird.
Okay, yeah, there is insufficient evidence. Yeah.
To suggest the motivation to visit chiropractor is not independent of the location.
That's number 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could they have made that more confusing?
Yeah, that was really not good phrasing. Okay. Submit quiz. $100. Yay.
Yay.
I love when we get it on the first try. See, that's what happens when you guys don't listen to me. We get 100 the first time.
So number 10, you put true.
Yeah.
Yes. Because everything was above 5.
Yep.
Number
Hooray.
9 is number 1, right?
Number 9. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And so because I didn't redo my thing, and I'll do it after we're done, I put number 12 as 7.436.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 13 is 0.490.
Right.
Okay, I don't want to have to do this over again.
Seriously.
I don't blame you.
Such a pain. So I have to tell you guys, I had to write in big letters on my Pringles box that's sitting in my pantry, do not open or eat yet. Because like someone had tried to bust into it and I was like, stop. Like, you can't eat them until we count them.
So real quick, just some real quick things before me and Barb go over that thing on Saturday. Number 1 is, what do you guys want to do with the broken chips? How are we going to count them? Are we going to count them or are we not going to count them?
I am not going to count broken chips unless like if it's a half or more, I will like just the stuff in the bottom, because my kids have eaten these enough that I'm like, you get broken chips in the middle, but the crumbs at the bottom I am not considering part of a chip because the way that they're packaged really keeps them from over breaking. So
perfect. Then I will make sure that me and Barb put that in. The other thing is, I guess our sample size we need to cut down, so we're going to cut it down. What was our sample size we were cutting down to?
So our sample size, I'm actually going to do, because if you remember on an ANOVA, they don't all have to be the same. The same amount. So I'm going to do all the plain, which is 24. I'm going to do 12 sour cream and onion and 12 cheddar.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so it'll be 24, 12, 12.
I'll probably text you on Saturday just to remember that.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me put that down. What did you say you were going to do? You're going to do 24?
24 of the plain and then 12 of the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that way we'll just have the whole box, all 48 total.
And it was sour cream, and isn't the other one cheddar or something?
Cheddar. Mm-hmm. And then plain.
And what was the ounces of each of them?
Yeah, does it have a size on those or not?
It does, but it's different between the flavor have I'm trying to think. I think they have more weight than the plain. So let me go look real quick.
Barb, did you
write it on the label? I think I kept the label somewhere.
Let me see what I've got here. So
I have it in my picture, Barb, that you texted us.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was in the thing that I sent. Okay.
Yeah, because some of them are 0.67 and some of them are 0.74 ounces, but I can't tell which is which.
Okay, there's the original is 0.67. Sour cream and onion is 0.74 ounces, and the cheddar cheese is 0.74.
Okay, that makes sense because the powder weighs more than the plain.
You got that, Barb?
Yep. And actually, I had the picture too because I sent them the picture when I was at Sam's.
Sweet.
That's perfect.
Okay.
I just had to find the chain.
I want to just check one more thing. So he did write a little note here saying something about the ANOVA test. He said, why don't you guys just do an only one population thing? But then I'm going to rephrase this differently on Saturday to make sure he knows that it's 3 different types of chips. And that should qualify it for an ANOVA test.
And the truth is we could always switch it to a difference. You know what I mean? Where we used 2 and we just did the difference between like plain and one flavor.
Yep. Let's see here. One more thing. Okay, so that's basically the main concerns. I don't see anything else. He said this. The question was your response variable. The response variable is the number of chips that we found in each bag. I don't know why he put yes. Maybe he just thought it was so obvious that, I think he was mocking us in a sense. But
he probably was surprised that we had that, like, how did you know that already? It was because Alethea already had it at her house.
But that's everything. I honestly, I think me and Barb can just knock this out in like 20 minutes, maybe on Saturday. Okay. So I don't see anything else. Yeah, unless you guys want to wake up at like at 7 o'clock in the morning and join us.
No, and that's fine. And then if you'll just let me know when he approves it, then I will get started on chip counting.
So then once we do that, then we'll send it to you guys, and then you're going to post it, Brian, is that right?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna send it to him, honestly. Because is there another spot to post it?
Yeah, probably not. You're right. There probably isn't.
He was good about replying to that email, because I'm sure you guys saw the chain where I emailed and said, I think I messed up.
Yeah.
So he's good about emailing.
I did find where that random assignment came from. Under week 14, did you guys see that there's a final project folder?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's where that red mark came from. I don't know what's wrong with me.
So, okay. That is everything then. Does someone want to try and get a hold of David somehow?
Which number is his?
I'm just a little worried about him because he hasn't been to the meeting for a while, so I'm just kind of.
Well, normally he texts if you're not going to make it.
Okay, hey Barb, if you send out an email, maybe to all of us, just ask David to reply maybe and say, hey David, just let us know that you got this, and let us know if we need to change the meeting time next week, because I could probably be flexible on time a little bit if we needed to.
Okay.
So Monday we'll meet to review our test review, practice test that will have nothing to do with the test.
Yes.
But we'll meet to practice it anyway.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that's also true. I forgot about that. Rick, that.
So much fun. So much
fun.
All
right, guys. If you need me, just text me, Brian.
Yeah, same thing.
Are you which is your phone number?
Mine's the 801.
Okay, you're the 801. Aletha, you're the
405.
405, I thought. Okay. And then Barb.
412.
412. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I will remember that.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.